What's doing, YouTube? I just want to came on here again, and today I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship and how it's fucking hard. Like, I've only been doing this for 6 months at this point, but this shit is way harder than anything I've ever done, and mainly just mentally challenging because this shit. Hold up, real quick, just check the fucking view. The shit you do have to go through is a lot of just personal development, which is amazing, and it's really good to be able to go through, and it's a very rewarding feeling to go through, but it's also a super challenging thing to go through. And what makes it so much harder is none of your friends are doing it. None of your, I guess, main friends that you grew up with or that you normally hang out with are doing anything like it, and they don't have a very similar mindset. So to them you sound crazy, and you sometimes feel crazy when you talk to them about your goals and your ambitions, and what you want to achieve. And it's just so out of the ordinary for, I guess you could say, the normal person, which I always drive on the fact that you need to find people who are like-minded, because if you don't, with entrepreneurship shit, you're probably going to give up. If I was doing this all by myself and didn't have my boys around me and the academy that I'm in around me, 100% would have given up ages ago. And I guess that's sort of evident because I tried heaps of online shit before even doing what I'm doing now, and I gave up because I was doing it all by myself. But yeah, the point I'm trying to drive in is, if you want to start this entrepreneurship stuff, it's cool. You definitely have the location freedom, the time freedom to do this, but you also have to be strict on your schedules. Like, I'm only here because last week was a good week in terms of getting everything I needed to done. And if I didn't, then I would not be here, and I wouldn't be able to do the things I need to do. And one thing I also want to touch on is, you always feel like you can be working harder. Like, obviously, I could be at home right now doing, I guess doing more work than I'm doing right now. But you sort of need to find, I'm not going to say the word balance, because when you're doing any of this shit, there is no balance. It's a lot of time, it's just this all the time. But you need to still be able to do the things that you want to do. Otherwise, it's going to start feeling like another 9 to 5 and, a job all over again, rather than something that you genuinely enjoy doing and you genuinely find passion in doing. And that's something I was getting really caught up in. I felt like I was just doing the same shit every single day, and it felt like a 9 to 5, but I was sort of just doing it all to myself. And it wasn't until I changed a couple things when it comes to scheduling, time management, and I still definitely need a lot of improvement, but changing those things up has allowed me to do things like this, where last week I stayed with my boy down there for a week in a nice little room in the Gold Coast, right next to the water, super nice. And it's cool to be able to do that kind of stuff and not have to worry about a boss. But another thing I also want to touch in is, like I was sort of saying before, the 9 to 5 shit. So many people get into this or anything online and just think, fuck, they've got the 9 to 5 mindset, they've got the employee mindset, and they get stuck in that mindset, and you don't see them scale very far. They get to a certain point and then they just stop because they're either satisfied, complacent, or they just feel like they need to do everything themselves rather than employing other people to do the hard shit for them. And if you're someone who's looking into this, and if you're watching this video and you're still here, then you probably are looking into entrepreneurship and doing something for yourself online or just in general. So that's something I would definitely warn you about, because this online shit is not like everyone else makes it out to be. Like I said, you can do fun shit like this, but majority of it is not all sunshine and rainbows. That's just what gets posted. And documenting, documenting things like this and my progress is what I'm trying to, I guess, get out there and show people that it's not as easy as it looks. You can still do fun stuff, but it's up to you on how you manage your time and how you do it all. Because if you don't do that properly, you're going to feel stuck, and even, I guess, in a worse position than you were with your 9 to 5, because the results won't be coming in, you won't be having any fun, you'll be losing passion, and you'll also have, a very small circle of people around you. That makes it harder, because your main friends will be telling you you're stupid. But yeah, that was just sort of it for the app session today. Just wanted to come on, share the experience, document everything, and see you in the next one. Love you all.